We're still talking politics. And former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has now defected to the Social Democratic Party, SDP. This follows his resignation from the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. In a statement on Monday, March the 10th, El-Rufai said that APC had strayed from its founding ideals and failed to address internal concerns. El-Rufai, who played a major role in APC's formation and electoral victories, now believes the party no longer aligns with his values. El-Rufai highlighted his achievements as Kaduna governor and called on supporters to join him in the SDP. Adewole Adebayo is the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election, and he's an attorney at law. He joins me now from Kaduna to discuss this story. Thank you so much for joining us. My first question is, what did you tell him? What did you tell Malam El-Rufai that made him join the SDP?
Basically, that the SDP is a party of talents, and he has demonstrated over the years that whatever public assignment is given to him, he's done it meritocratically, and he's done it in a way that is a sign that he is a great intellect, and he has energy, and he has passion, and there's no better time for Nigeria now to pull all the intellectuals together to try to solve these annoying problems that we carry from generation to generation. And we thought that it should come to the SDP, and we explained our processes in the SDP. It's a party of strong institutions, and it's a party where you have to just get used to following the rules, and our processes are fair and reasonable, and it should come in. And this country needs to be rescued at this point, and he and many others have positively responded.
So tell me, Malam El-Rufai mentioned that there were internal crises in APC, and they haven't been addressed, and that's why he's joining, one of the reasons why he's joining SDP. Did he mention what those issues are? And is your party going to be free from similar issues? Because if SDP begins to have issues, perhaps, the same thing might happen.
Well, we know him. I've known him before he joined the APC, and he's been consistent in the areas where God has given him talent. When he worked with late Alhaji Zayed, when he worked with head of state of Salam Abubakar, when he worked in the BP for Obasanjo, when he worked in the FCT, there was no APC at that time. The same qualities that he had at that time are the same qualities that he has shown when he became governor of Kaduna State, in terms of infrastructure development, efficiency of government, and such like things. Those are the things that we discuss. We do not discuss APC and their problems. We don't belong to the APC. We've never liked the APC. So we don't want to be bothered about the problems of APC. And we hope that now that he has come to the SDP, he will stop talking about the problems of the APC. I assume that this is the last time he will talk about APC's problems. We are focused more on the problems of Nigerians and how to solve these problems. And El-Rufai is a great talent. It's not that I agree with him in every aspect of his politics, but when you see a person of talent, you have to use the talent for the good of the country. And he has a lot of these talents, and he's demonstrated his talent over time.
How do you intend to use his talent? How do you intend to deploy El-Rufai's talent ahead of the 2027 election?
One is in searching for more talents. Our party is a party that believes that our problems are in our heads, and that if we can put our heads together and try to understand the purpose of government, appreciate our Constitution expects that we have a government that renders services. And that Chapter 2 of the Constitution is a sufficient guide towards good governance. And that our politics is bad. It's the politics of money, it's the politics that is bereft of talent, and that the way the political parties have been so disorganized, people who have talent but who have no money, who are not occupying any big position, no matter how God has gifted them with solutions to our problems, they will never rise in politics. And that is why the SDP has made a difference. That he's coming to the SDP is an opportunity for us to attract more talent like him, and to see that we start to talk nationalistically in the party, and we try to find solutions. And we need efficiencies to deliver all the services that our people are lacking. So Nigerians are not excited about one governor, one big man joining your party. They will observe you and see whether your coming together has brought out solutions that are relevant to what is dealing with people on a daily basis. Electricity problems, poverty problems, insecurity problems, unemployment problems, not running governance effectively, in lack of capacity to deliver on any basic service. And these are the problems that the El-Rufai knows how to solve. And if we give him a political environment that encourages discussion of those issues, not intrigues, not all these other bricksmanship that they are doing in politics, and that many more people will join the party. And that's what we want to achieve. And we hope that we can achieve it. We will work towards that, but we are not looking for a shortcut. And El-Rufai is not a magic wand.
That's right.
That will solve all the problems of the SDP. What we're attracting many more people is because he's a newsmaker. But today alone, I'm in Kaduna now to receive people. And there's thousands of people coming, and I've been invited to cross several different places. And there are many people of great talent who have joined the party quietly. So and many more are coming. So El-Rufai is a newsmaker. If he makes his tea and puts a cube of sugar, that's headline news. So he just happens to be someone that the media likes to follow. But we are building our party block by block, and we are more interested, even in young people joining the party, than famous people.
Before I let you go, I want to just cast you, I want to cast your mind back to the last election, and we do know that the SDP as well as the LP did throw up a lot of surprises that took votes away from the two ruling parties, but still was not an outing that could make the ruling party look at you as a real competitor. What strategies are you deploying, along with Malam El-Rufai, ahead of the election that will make you a real opposition to be feared by these two dominant parties?
Well, we don't want them to fear us. We just want them to lose elections to us and we form the government. But the key issue that is there is communication. The real power lies with the people. There's no power in El-Rufai, there's no power in me. There's no power in Tinubu. The power is with the people. And if we succeed, first in rallying our people together across all divides, and we're able to focus our people's minds on the problems that the country has and how easy it is to solve them if we put competent people in place. That communication, if it gets to the people, our performance will be far better than it was before. What happened to us in 2023 was that we were drowned out by all kinds of problems, all kinds of issues that don't have any effect on governance at the end of the day. 2023 elections were litigated not on the issues that we are dealing with now. They were litigated based on whose region it is, who turn it is, which region is going to produce president, which religion, and all sorts of things, and who has the bigger rally and all of that. Now, people have learned their lesson that it's not a game show, it's not Big Brother Africa. This is life and death. This is security versus insecurity. This is poverty versus prosperity. This is hunger versus good nutrition. This is illiteracy versus good education. So if we keep the conversation going on, then our people will listen to it. Right now, what is happening is that campaigns have not started. So any agenda you put forward now, people are going to listen. But once campaign starts, adverts are on, then people get distracted. People to just follow the latest saga in town and all the crisis. So we are trying to work against that and work towards a situation where people are listening to us, people understand what we are saying, and people know the implication. That it's not about me running for president, whether you like me or not. It's not a popularity contest. It's about making a choice, whether you want to enjoy the fruit of the Constitution, whether you want to live well in your own country, or you want to live a country in which your children are running away. So once these conversations become the forefront, people will follow us and we're going to win the election. If, unfortunately, we drop the ball and the communication goes the other way, then it will be another wasted opportunity. We hope not.
I understand that it might be too early to ask if you have an idea of who the running mate is. That's assuming you would be the flag bearer come 2027. Are you looking at an Adebayo El-Rufai ticket?
That would be a very great ticket, but usually any day, anytime, any ticket in which you have El-Rufai is a good ticket, and there are other talents in the party, and there are other people coming in. So anybody who has an El-Rufai who doesn't use him is wasting his time. But there are other people also in the party. There are other people also who try to join the party. So but right now, the team we are forming is a team of members who want to grow our party, who want to iron the issues, and use the platform of the SDP to build a new political class, because the Nigerian people talk down on politicians. Oh, they are selfish, they are ruthless, they are unscrupulous. But democracy is defined by the quality of politicians that you have. So we want to recruit good people, people who have confidence in themselves, people who are patriotic, people who believe that there's a day of judgment and God is going to ask you questions about opportunities given to you, people who don't want to accumulate all the wealth in the world, people who are ashamed of what the country is today, and they feel that how can the black man not get it right when Nigeria is there? So when you bring all those people together, where whichever of them forms the presidential team, gubernatorial team, national assembly team, the people will be making the best choice out of already good people. The situation we have now is where the worst person just bubbles up to the top, because we are using money, we are using violence, we are using rigging, we are using all kinds of manipulation. So we want to change the narrative, and we want to make sure that the platform is built. It's not going to be easy. Don't be surprised if you see the news tomorrow that El-Rufai and I are disagreeing, or we have some controversy between us. It's a warm welcome to him for today, and then we'll start to have that conversation. But the guiding light, the bond between me and El-Rufai is the manifesto of the SDP, chapter 2 of the Constitution, which is fundamental objective and directive principle of state policy. So anybody who is not pro-poor, who is not pro-people, is not going to be my friend.
Right.
So no matter how I like you personally. And that is where we're having that conversation, and it's a journey towards a more perfect political class for Nigeria.
As I let you go, this is the first high-profile political defection ahead of 2027. You kept saying that there will be more people joining. Are we likely to see more high-profile defection to your party, say perhaps from the PDP?
Many high-profile people already joined me quietly, but let's just say that the friends of the press, the people that the press likes to follow, many of them will join. But please don't underrate those who are joining the grassroots, hardworking people who may not be newsmakers, who are going to make the difference between victory for the Nigerian people and the situation we find ourselves now.
All right, then. I'm going to have to let you go now. Thank you so much, Adewole Adebayo, presidential candidate 2023 of the Social Democratic Party. He's also an attorney at law. Thank you for making it tonight.
Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria.